There are big days on the AFL calendar, but there are none bigger than Code Sports Top 50 AFL players. And I have the man right here with me, Jay Clark, the Chief. Big morning.
It's like grand final day in March, to be honest. I got my first text message at about 6:30 a.m. And they've been coming in thick and fast all day. I tell you what, you'd love to have weeks to pour over it all and just finesse and really analyse. But I'm happy with the list. I love Robbo's and Mike's when they did it. And what's your feedback, mate? How do you feel about it? How do I go?
Streams of feedback here for you. You've done an outstanding job. Now we're just going to dive into a few little pieces.
Tell me where you think I haven't first. Let's get straight into that.
Let's talk first. Number one. We've got to start. Nick Dacos v. Bont.
Yeah.
I don't think many would argue.
Yep.
How much did you have to weigh that one up?
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. I mean, the Bont, he's just turned 30. He could still win the Brownlow this year. Watched him over pre-season. He's been brilliant. But I had to go Nick. I mean, what is he? 23 years of age. We have such a high bar. The expectations are so high. There's a world where he has 3 Brownlow medals. In his pocket.
Money's been on that last couple of years.
So second, third and second or whatever it was. And then even with the State of Origin, man, he was magnificent, didn't get the votes from the coaches. So I've gone Nick 1. He knows the attention is coming though, doesn't it? They're going to hammer him. Could it come from Marcus Windhager in the first game against St Kilda? He spins and turns out of traffic. I reckon he's going to have a monster year, Nick. But can he do it on his own? Are they a one-man band in there in Collingwood? But I've got him number 1.
My mail is you were contemplating a complete outsider to be number 1. Can you reveal to our viewers who that man was?
The left field one. Well, there was 2 probably. So I had Nick 1, Bontempelli 2, Sam Darcy 3. Sam Darcy, freakish talent, incredible. I saw him kill Buku Khamis almost in a match sim game, kicked 14 goals and 6 scores. He's just not quite there yet.
But we're projecting for end of season, aren't we?
I seriously considered Noah Anderson. I think he could, by the end of the year, have that good a year. He could be the number 1 player in the competition. He's inside-outside. He's got balance to his game. He goes 2 ways. So he has real balance in his footy. And the one I'm probably most nervous about is Nasiah Wanganeen Malira.
Some people have him 1 or 2 straight away.
Your man Camperdown Ken Hinkley says he's up there with Nick. And, I mean, he is a phenomenal talent. And he could end up at the end of the year as the number 1 player. His ceiling is that high. Right. But Noah Anderson, I did consider him. Rated. Got him at 4.
Okay, a couple of observations.
Go on.
Before we get to those who aren't in, because I've got my phone's been going bananas.
Yeah.
The thrill seeker. I mean, we've seen what he can do, Riley Thilthorpe. We can see it. You think it's going to happen? 11's pretty high.
60 goals last year, I think 30 behind. The question is that Adelaide midfield, to be honest. If he can get decent supply, be isolated enough, the thrill seeker for me is someone who can have an 80-goal season.
Wow,
I rate him that highly. He's
I like it.
got the size and the confidence, I think, to bully his defenders. And from what we saw last year, I'm still buying the Crows stock. But I've been picking up what you're putting down.
A few quick ones. You've given the Swans a bit of love, and I'm predicting Nick Blakey's a nice halfback flank who runs a lot. 24.
You don't like the Lizard?
I like him, but 24. Can I say that again? 24.
Charlie Curnow likes the Lizard, and he's going to have him
Charlie's
breaking.
not even under 24.
Charlie Curnow is going to love his line-breaking run and that delivery inside 50. You're right. I mean, it is probably his ceiling more so than his floor, and he has been inconsistent at times. I just think the way the Swans got it together in the back half of the season. I mean, on his day, I think Nick Blakey's arguably the most damaging rebounding backman in the game. You know, Lockie Ash is right up there. He can cut apart the field, and you think with the addition of the stand rule, they're going to be looking for him in that express lane at the shopping line up the middle of the ground. I think he'll have a huge impact on this season, Nick Blakey.
I can work with that. Now, Ross Lyon, you're very close. He's a great man. Was he the 631 phone call? Because he spent a small fortune on a certain ruckman.
Yes.
And you've just scraped him in that lucrative number 50 spot.
Got him number 50. He's a bit of a wild card there. Look, he started last year in unbelievable fashion. You remember his first 5 or 6 rounds, and then it started to get a bit harder. He got a bit injured, and then his impact really waned. He ended up playing the second half of the season largely forward. Look, he has to rise up these charts for the Saints to get their money's worth, don't they? 1.6
You have your doubts if he's only 50.
Well, on last year's form, he's got work to do.
He didn't try for half a year. We know that.
He's got work to do. So
Okay.
I thought we had to sneak him in. You're right. I mean, I think St Kilda would hope that he's a top 25, top 30 player in the competition. You got to pay a bit of a premium to get him in. I think with the new ruck rule, and from what I saw in Maroochydore when I watched him, climbed high above Rowan Marshall,
yes.
put it straight to Nasiah Wanganeen, bang, through the middle. So he let a
Okay.
big impact.
Now, I've got some messages, and then we've got some reader feedback.
Yep.
Wow, that's
Go on.
hot.
Hot.
Now, I've got a text message from an S. Kernahan at Royal Park.
Yeah.
Apparently, Patrick Cripps and Jacob Wiedering
Yep.
don't
Stiff.
feature in your top 50.
No, neither does Sammy Walsh, to be honest. No Blues. And
What's your anti-Carlton sentiment in this top 50?
well, they were garbage last year, Scotty, to be honest. I mean, Paddy Cripps, I watched his first 10 minutes of the State of Origin. I thought, oh, hang on a second.
Error.
Maybe he does need to go in. Yeah, no, I don't think Carlton have the individuals and that absolute pointy end. I think Sam Walsh can maybe get there, and we love Wiedering. However, he's more of a lockdown one-on-one defender rather than that modern day intercepting backman. So no, a bit harsh on Carlton. You're probably right.
Patrick from Moggs Creek says, "Did you see my preliminary? Oh, sorry. Did you see Patrick Dangerfield's preliminary final?
Well, he can't stay at that level forever, Kenny.
No, that's fair.
No, he on his day he's a match winner, Paddy Dangerfield, but we got to look after the old boy.
And Tom from North Shore.
Brian Myers is the other unlucky one too. Tom Stewart, I thought a lot about.
There's a few All-Australians in this list. Jack Sinclair. I mean, St Kilda fans have been hanging off poor old Jack because they've been rubbish. They're going to be good this year. Jack, year out of the gun, he's elevated in the leadership role. And you've said, no more Jack.
Two of the ones I'm most nervous about exclusions are Jack Sinclair, and I think he had about 1,000 metres gained on the weekend, which didn't help me. That was crossing my mind at about 4 a.m. this morning. Josh Battle and Jack Sinclair are two of the ones who I feel uncomfortable about, or feel most uncomfortable about. Sinclair's a gun. Rossi Lyon calls him the magic potion. You can just put him anywhere and he weaves his magic. Very
Not
harsh.
in our top 50. All right, reader
Harsh
comments.
on Sinks.
I want to get to these. These are gold. Michael, Josh Dunkley not in the top 15. Well, just a little secret. Every coach in the competition would have him in a heartbeat before most of their current players.
I got him 30. I thought that was reasonably favourable. He's the team man, Josh Dunkley. Him holding down, him doing all the defensive work, bullocking, that allows Lachie Neal and Hugh McCluggage and Zach Bailey to run off and do. Will Ashcroft hasn't seen his man since about 2023. Just kidding, Will. But Josh is important. I think 30th is the right spot for him.
Okay. Well, there's a few Carlton ones. We've already crossed that.
Yep.
From Simon. So Bailey Smith came third in the Brownlow with 29 votes.
Yep.
Made all Australian. Racked up 720 touches. Starred in the prelim, but couldn't make the top 25. Yeah.
Harsh on Bailey. Yeah, harsh on Bailey. 648 metres gained.
So
ranked
he's
number
a
2.
one-hit wonder. The air's going to come out of the tyres a bit for our man.
Well,
we can't drive at the moment.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean.
you're right. He's got a licensing issue, Bailey. I think some of that ball use can waver a little bit. I think he's still going to be a very important player for the Cats. I just don't have him at the top end. There's a bit of trust. There's some trust issues there with Bailey, but I think there's some more efficient ball users, including his teammate, Big Maxi Holmes.
Okay, from Peter. I'm happy Jay isn't doing the racing tips. You don't mind a pun. There's quite a few who would have been marked on potential, not on form.
Yep.
Charlie Curnow would struggle to make the top 1,000.
Well, he was number 1 in Robbo's list 3 years ago
All the best out to the Chief.
off his 80-goal season. So he's fallen a long way from 1. You're right. Now, this is where you're
Predicting it.
you're buying some shares on this one. But I think Charlie Curnow in that Sydney midfield, with a bit of a chip on his shoulder, he's another one who can have a 70-goal season. He could kick 6 on Thursday night.
Okay, from actually. Interesting, Sheezel misses out on everyone's top 50. Yet he's ranked number 2 in Supercoach top 50.
Yep.
The only top 50 where club biases are excluded.
Harsh on the Blues.
Yeah, so Cheezels, Zeezels, whatever the Volcano called him, you're not.
Cheesy
He
ball.
keeps doing what he does at a club that's no good, but that's not enough.
We want to see him. I think it's a fair point. The criticism is right to a degree. We want to see him breaking through the front half of the storage, having impact in the front half of the ground. I think he was inconsistent. His impact waned last year. He is more than capable. Don't get me wrong. And I think by the end of the year, he's every chance to be in here. North need a good season. He needs to be right in the middle and impacting the forward half of the ground. Tristan Cherry's the other one who I'm probably not going to get a Christmas card off this year. He was a top 10 player last year. Just with these new ruck rules, it was a bit of a fall through the rankings.
Now, I like this one from Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
It might be the Jerry Maguire.
I'm sure
I
it
thought
is.
bringing home premierships would have a big factor in ranking players. Obviously not. Brisbane Lions have 2 players in the top 25. What a joke. Will Ashcroft at 37. Melbourne bias lives on.
Yeah, well, I got Zach Bailey in here as well. Bailey's 28, Dunkley's 30. I got Harris Andrews in the top 10. I got Will Ashcroft. I got Lockie Neal in. How many? I can't fit the whole Brisbane
Will's
team.
won 2 norms.
Yes.
And he's young and getting better by the second.
Yes.
So you don't think...
He is rising fast. Sometimes when him and his brother handball it to each other, a bit of waxing, a bit of nicking. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, look, he's a superstar, Will, and he could lead the competition for disposals this year. I think he's right in that sort of spot in the 30s at the moment, but he is rising, no doubt
Jeff
about
said
that.
Nick Vlossen says hello, but he's a defender, and actually, I did my sums on your defenders. You had 3 defenders in the top 50, 4 key forwards.
Only 3.
1 ruckman.
Maxi Gawn and Tom de Koning.
Oh, I didn't count 50.
Nah, Nick was stiff. I tell you, and it's been something that's sort of probably been the case his whole career. He hasn't got the accolade and individual recognition probably that he's deserved. Just had him just outside the 50.
All
Scotty,
right,
just a bit unlucky.
Before we go, please reveal, maybe not the name, but I'm sure some players have texted you.
There had been some texts and they came through.
What did Pendle say?
Pretty early. So what did Scotty say? He, I can't report. I can't give up that sort of feedback.
Sad.
He said he loved the list. He's big on Josh Dunkley. He loves the teamsmanship of that midfielder and the players who have the inside-outside two-way game, just like he always very team-oriented.
Well,
Scott
congratulations.
Thank you,
It's
Score.
the toughest gig in sport, I'd say.
Glad
Not
it's
just
over.
AFL.
Yeah.
The fact you've put it on the line again, you've nailed it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best getting through the next week of your life.
I remember you did a top 50 once, Score. We should get that back
We're
out.
not going there. All right. For more of Jay Clark, get on board, Coach Sports.